Hi, Rob here from Rob's Traditional Creations, and I just want to show what our hide looks like after it's rinsed out and back to a normal state. You can see it's nice and white, nothing like we had it when we had it on our beam. It's flexible. This is the hair side that we took all the grain off of. I wasn't able to get all of the grain off of the neck due to those knife marks. It was digging into the hide a little bit too much, and I was going to put more holes in it, so we're probably going to lose about that much of the neck right across here when we brain tan this. But you can see it's a nice large hide. That was the skin side, and I'm just going to quickly show you how to wring these out. I'm going to wring this out, and then it's going to go into the freezer until I'm ready to brain it and soften it. So what you want to do is take over a pole. I just use the old swing set here in the backyard. You get the back end of the deer and you place it over. This is a pretty big hide. Usually they don't hit the ground that low. This one's going to give me some trouble. Get it over, and then take the neck, lay the neck over the top of that. What you've basically done is form a large tube, and you just start folding in. Make sure you tuck in all your ends, and when you get your loop going really well, you start the other side. And what you want to do is get all the moisture out of this. It's got to be wet like a damp sponge. This way it will soak up your grain solution. And let that get in between the fibers. If it's too wet, it's not going to soak anything up because the water molecules will already be in there. And if it's too dry, it's not going to work either. So you want it to just be about as damp as a sponge. This usually does the trick. There you see you got your loop. Then I just take another piece of PVC, you pull it back, and you'll be able to see bubbles and hear bubbles coming out of this. That's a good sign. That means the mucus got out between the membrane. And what you're going to do is you're going to do that this way until all the water comes out. And I'm just going to show you this fast because we're losing light. And then you would go the other way and squeeze it till all the water comes out. And then what you would do is you would take it and make 1/4 turn. Do that to the right, do it to the left, and do that 2 more times. So a total of 8 times. And then your hide should be done. You can take it then over to your fleshing beam. If there's still some bluish areas, that means they're too wet. You want them to be pretty much, you're going to have to stretch this open because it's going to be dry. Stretch it back open, and if you got a wet spot, take your planing blade and squeegee it out. So that's what we're doing today, and then we're just going to wrap it up into a garbage plastic bag and put it in the freezer, and we'll continue this when I do the brain tanning. Thank you, and have a nice day.